All right, so I'm sure many are aware that these two have one more thing. Probably noticed the extra head on Blue Cop and how similar their weapons are, which can only mean more secrets. We're gonna do that today. Flip this up. We're gonna use the spare head this time. But I don't really know exactly what I'm doing here, so gotta bring these up. Arms back. That going away makes sense. Oop. I did a little misalignment there. Looking a little funky. This whole bit goes forward. Then after this, come in here. Oh, gonna want to fold these in. No more toes here. That goes back. And we'll take this part. This bit comes off here. Yep. And they want me to fold this down and these back like this. Don't think I missed anything there. Then this goes... Hold that thought. Ah, I see. It attaches to the arms here. On the inside. Here. And here. Yeah. Turn them down. I think that's... Which point do we hinge at there? Really just looks like probably, I wonder if it would be easier if I did the arm bend first then. Let's try changing it up. They're supposed to wind up there with a bit of curve on them. So let's try doing it that way instead. Sometimes you just have to find your own path. And then they go in there like that. And after this, you need to pull this down here. Doesn't feel right. Oh, I see. And you can... That's probably what you do. And Oop. We'll leave you here for now. I was hoping he'd stay up. Be a little weird. Then we move on to the big guy. Up. Put him in the more neutral position. Get this off of him. Off it comes. There we go. Just stow the sword for the heck of it. Stow this cannon here too. And for this, we'll be taking this off as well. Get this off the back here. We'll need to take these off also. The scary ones. Come on. Oh, goodness. I don't know that I'll ever be fully comfortable with that. Jesus. Terrifying. Then we need to put everything in a more neutral position. Do this, that. Presumably I have to turn his head around again. Like this. Yep. I think anyway. Right. Actually, I think I've done something wrong. So let's take another look here. So wait, I'm going to come back from this step because I am a little confused again. That, twist those. This comes forward. Make sure I don't know what it wants from me to do back here. It just kind of looks like they need to be straight back. I'm hoping that's what it wants. Then it says to like it's kind of weird because it's showing that you need to do something before you do this step, but let's just do this. Oh. Kind of like this, I guess. Maybe you're not supposed to turn it then. It may not matter. Let's double check here. Doesn't seem to say you turn it this time. So it should be, yeah, facing that way. Then we're over here. Fold this out. Pull it down. It's supposed to lock into there. And you fold this part in the back here. Get a slightly better look at that. This comes out. Down. Fold in. And you snap the toe in. I'm assuming I'm going to have to turn the whole, yeah. Lift up all the skirt plates. Give them a quick turn. Or a slow turn, whichever you prefer. Put all that back into place. How do his feet work? They're so chunky. Do they move at all? Oh, God. That's some It's a full ankle just popping out. This is going to fold up. Does it bend forward or back? It doesn't feel like it. So the ankle can go in and out, but not forward and back. Feels a little unbalanced, but that's probably just because he's only half done. Lean forward a little bit for me, buddy. Just a little bit. I need this. I think I might have made it worse. It's got some very stiff joints. There we go, that'll help, I think. So once you've done all that, gotta take his other arm, stow it, same way you normally do. Yep, that goes over here. And we take Blue Cop here. He's like this, and I gotta figure out where the connections are. Looks like you've just got a few clips here. Oop. Gotta line those up like so. Give it a little push down. Nope, I think I pushed down on something else. Up. Age 4 and up, by the way. And my dumbass is having trouble. Maybe it is supposed to be like this. That doesn't seem, because there's a clip on the front end too here. So let's try this again, make sure this is pushed all the way in. Give him another go. Nope, that felt promising. Then over here. That's tough. It doesn't feel like it's lining up correctly for me. How do? So it's gotta go in a little bit. Oh, I might have moved that, and that might be causing problems. Does seem to have been the case. It's a tricky connection, to be sure. Oop, that went in there. Now I just gotta get it in over here. I feel like I'm close. That felt right. I feel like he's looking down, though. Is that just because I've angled the torso a little bit, maybe? Now it feels like he's leaning back. Something to do with how I've got the legs oriented, I guess. Oh yeah, I see what the problem is. Didn't quite straighten them out from last time I had Blueleon as a fire engine, I think. Feels like it's leaning forward a little less. It feels a tiny bit like these connections aren't in all the way. He's such a big subject to keep in shot, too. They aren't, actually. They're definitely not. I wonder if maybe his head doesn't appear to be in the way. Close this again. Oh, hello there. Can I help you? Just the cat. I think these are supposed to be down, too. Well, it looks like it's solid enough. bit finicky here for sure. It pops out pretty easy, but it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. I can hear it make connections as it clicks in and out. So I think it's probably fine. Let's see if I can't do something about this, about how back heavy he is, or by moving his center forward a bit on the feet there. And we can give him a little lean. That feels a little better. All right, now that I've resolved all of that. Oh, I see. So back here, you got a bit where Blue Cop's hands are supposed to grab into that. Did I get that in there? And get another sort of, there's a pin here. You stick that in there. That should really help too. So that gives it 5 points of connection where the two combine. Yep, solid. And after that, you probably guessed, you've got, oop, does this not, it probably won't go with the, yeah, it has to be at least like that. Go in here. The lion head. Going over here. This part, I believe, goes right here. Extra belt flare. And then you take this bit. This helmet folds. This part opens up somehow. Oh, it comes off like that. And then, ooh, that felt stiff, but yeah, it opens up pretty good. This folds down. Finally get to use these. And this connects right here. Got this right here. Tilts that this way. This goes on his back. Feels like it should have gone. Oh, that feels like I don't have a lot of options for the angle of the wing. Maybe it's the other side then. If I flip it like this, that doesn't feel right either. In that it doesn't even go in. Let's see here. It's definitely supposed to be like this, but I wonder why it feels like it's so limited. Oh, there we go. That kind of felt better. Same with this. There we go. Got everything in, finally. And the last part, bring this in. This goes up in the back and comes down. Oh, I missed. I messed up the helmet. There's a point of connection on the back of the head where the pin goes in. It should sit fairly solidly. And then this whole part comes down. There we go. Now that is pretty good. Got a bit of a, got some Omnimon or Omegamon if you prefer energy here with the animals on each hand. A bit like if you have with a bit of Optimus Prime. Omnimon Prime type energy. There we go. As for posability of the big guy, his ankle bends a ton, but his toes don't. So if you want to, you kind of got to pivot at the leg to get the ankle in a position where it can spread or pivot hard. And he's going to be a little bit unbalanced on account of how huge he is. He's got a big sword and a big gun. So balance is going to be difficult. He looks a little bit awkward if you're coming from a top down, especially because there's a lot of space here where there's just sort of nothing happening. You can just sort of look in there. I'd say he definitely would look better from a lower angle, probably like this. But he is very cool. He's got his hands open, and they've got some what look like connectors in there. I'm sure I've mentioned them previously. I imagine you can just take some stuff from other bots and use them here if you really wanted to. That is the combined Blue Cop and I've got Digimon in the brain now, Blue Cop and Blueleon. So I've got like just one more coming, and who knows when that's going to be. But I'm going to be moving on to go through some other stuff I got. Next time, it's going to be this thing. Some tokusatsu stuff. This one's, I think, a Chinese independent one. I'm not positive. Don't, quote me on anything ever. And there you go.